So, thousands of students are protesting in Jharkhand, and in this video, we're going to take a closer look at what has actually caused the protest and why the Jharkhand government has not yet engaged with the students. The students are now saying that they will do a Tiranga march to the assembly, and the agitation will intensify unless the government engages with them. So, we're going to take a look at what exactly is going on in Ranchi. Before we get started, remember like, share, subscribe, sign up for our membership, where you'll get access to one news bulletin every day, where we'll tell you what's going on in the world. A quick look at what is happening in Jharkhand. The protest started on the 29th of July, just days after that NEET agitation in Delhi's Jantar Mantar had been called off. Five students are sitting currently on an indefinite fast in Ranchi. Torchlit marches have taken place, and the controversy has to do specifically with what is called the JPSC, the Preliminary Civil Services Examination. So, the exam that you have to take in order to become a civil servant or an officer in the Jharkhand government. Now, from what we understand, there were 103 vacancies and 2,200 people, candidates were shortlisted for the main examination after the shortlist. Once the results were declared, though, the controversy started. First, candidates said that the category wise marks cutoff had not been published. Secondly, they said a merit list had come out, but there were no signatures of the commission members on that list. Thirdly, they said one answer sheet, and this is what is called the optical mark recognition. So basically, it's bubbles that students have to color in, and then it's optically scanned to give them a mark. That sheet went viral on social media, and it appeared that the candidate who answered that sheet had attempted only 48 questions, but had got 144 marks and be shortlisted for the final or the main examination. And that is completely impossible. Now, I must point out here that independently, this one answer sheet has not been verified that is genuine, but the damage was already done. It was People were already faith was already shaken in this process, and this only made it worse. But I must point out, it's not about this one examination. Jharkhand has a long history of recruitment exam controversies, and controversies that have led people to believe that the government in Jharkhand is selling its positions, uh, instead of actually having genuine examinations. Back in 2003, for example, the history paper in the same exam actually leaked, and the exam was cancelled. In 2012, there was a recruitment scandal which led to a CBI investigation. CBI registered 5 cases, charge sheeted 50 people after investigating for like 10 years, including the JPSC chairperson, senior officials, and members of the interview boards. The agency basically said that candidates who were connected to politicians, bureaucrats, and commission officials were actually getting through in an unfair manner. Then came another big controversy, the excise constable recruitment examination. This year, the Ranchi police detained 150 students in an under construction building, saying that they had with them leaked question papers. And the police later said that the papers did not match the actual examination. Then there was the Jharkhand Staff Selection Commission examination. Students alleged another paper leak. The results remained withheld for a year, and many demanded that the exam be conducted again. But when today's protesters say this is not an isolated incident, they're actually past pointing to a history that stretches for more than 2 decades. What are the students asking for right now? They're asking for a CBI investigation. They started off actually asking for a CBI investigation. They're asking for more now. They're saying that there should be a judicial inquiry headed by a retired High Court judge who is not from Jharkhand, who is outside Jharkhand, because they no longer trust the processes within the state. And that's very telling. They also said they want a cancellation of examinations that they believe have been compromised, structural reforms in the recruitment process, greater transparency in future examinations, timely recruitment appointments, and they're also demanding changes in the OMR system, including introducing a fifth option for questions that candidates intentionally choose not to attempt. Now, they say that they don't trust the CID that the Jharkhand government has appointed. They don't trust the special investigative team from the state police. Protesters say that they've lost faith. According to one protester, Vinay Mehta, who spoke to PTI, he said earlier the CID itself concluded that 135 out of 150 questions were leaked. And yet, according to students, the investigations have not restored any confidence in the system. Protesters are waiting for the government to talk to them. Also, there's one protester who is on a indefinite hunger strike, Devendra Nath Makto, who is with the Jharkhand Krantikari Lok Kranti Morcha. He began a hunger strike 4 days ago, and he joined the other protesters. He has now, from what we understand, had a sip of water on insistence of Sonam Wangchuk. but he's saying he stands with these young people. Now, there are various marches that are being planned because this protest is actually, interestingly, not being headed by any one political front. So, the Jharkhand KLM has planned a march on August 6th. All India Students Association is planning a march on August 7th. And common students who are not associated with either one political party and don't want to be led by any political party are planning a march on August 10th. So there are different groups of students in this process. The Cockroach Janata Party, led by Abhijit Dipke, has backed this protest. He said he spoke to the students on a video call, and the CJP stands with them and backs their demand. Meanwhile, the BJP, which is in opposition, now you must remember the Soren government is in coalition with the Congress in power, and the BJP is in opposition. Now, the BJP is calling for Hemant Soren's resignation and demanding a CBI inquiry and saying if the central government could react to the NEET protest, why is it the state government of Jharkhand is not reacting? What has the government of Jharkhand said? Chief Minister Hemant Soren said his government is serious about the concerns raised by protesting aspirants, and he said that with close scrutiny, complete seriousness, decisions addressing their demands and queries will be announced at the appropriate time. I'm confident, he said, that protesters will be reassured. But I must point out that there is no report so far of him or anyone from his government actually speaking to these students. He said the probe agencies are examining every aspect of the irregularities. Former Chief Minister Raghuvar Das, who is with the BJP, I think, urged Soren to hold talks directly with the youth, which he has not done. I just want to point out politically here, this is now become a really uncomfortable situation for the Congress party. Because remember, the Congress party is a key partner to this JM led government in Jharkhand. And apparently, according to a report in the Indian Express, the Congress is unhappy with the efforts of Hemant Soren in solving the problem because they believe there have been no efforts. So the party is keen, the Congress party is keen to stand with protesting youth, and this they are finding it to be it's egg on their face, basically. So the Congress delegation of party leaders, headed by K. Raju, comprising of ministers, have apparently met Soren on Wednesday and urged him to take steps to address the concerns. The developments come at a time when the Congress is trying to keep the spotlight on the BJP for the NEET paper leak issue, but this is starting to become really uncomfortable for them. So we're going to wonder how that's going to play out. Like I told you, Devendranath Mattu has had a sip of water, but he has said drinking water will not mark the end of his fast. He will continue, he will not eat any food until the government has met those demands. So, this is turning out to be a very strong protest. It's led by students. They have enough reason to believe that there is no reason to have any faith in the Jharkhand government. The real question is how will the Congress party managed to put pressure on its ally in Jharkhand enough to get them to react. And it's really interesting if the opposition constantly blamed the BJP for not speaking to students, for not addressing these issues. They seem to be doing the exact same thing in Jharkhand right now. Why has Chief Minister Hemant Soren or anyone from his team not met these students and answered those questions? This is a story we're going to keep a close eye on, and we'll bring you all of the confirmed information as it comes out.